up. You open your eyes. And you're like that. Where am I? A small room. Bright lights. White walls. A metal door.
Oh my God!
Imagine. You wake up. And you're in a jail cell. You go up to the door, you bang on it, you're screaming, shouting, "What the fuck am I doing here?" And this police guy comes up to the door and he's like,
"Keep it down!"
And you're like, "What did I do?"
Oh, do you not know?
Do you shake your head? What? And this police guy, he just looks at you like you're a pure thug or something. Imagine, he looks at you and he goes, "Oh no, what did I do?" And then you start remembering everything, right from the beginning. But you try to remember, how did I get here?
So you start remembering your dad. He was a woman beater. He used to beat your mum up every day. From the day they got married. Right up to the day they got divorced. He used to beat her to a pulp. So she stopped working. Because she was embarrassed. She didn't want to walk down the street with her face all black and blue. But you'd remember that your mom didn't want you to grow up to be like him. She wanted you to be a famous lawyer. Or a famous doctor. Or a famous whatever. And you'd remember that you were poor. But you weren't poor. Because your ma still made sure there was dinner on the table every night. She'd give you her last penny. She didn't care about herself. But you'd remember that you never really spoke to her. Because you'd come home from school and go straight up the stairs.
James!
Hey!
Your dinner's out!
You'd come down, grab the plate,
That's bad.
back up the stairs. So you never really spoke to her. But you'd remember your granddad.
He was the closest thing you had to a proper father. He put you under his wing. He did everything a dad would do. He'd hold your hand, he'd walk you down to the shops, he'd play daft wee games with you. But best of all, he'd take you to see the Rangers game every Saturday. He took you to see the orange walks. He taught you to play the flute, but not to bring the sash or hang the Ulster flag out the window. He taught you to keep that kind of thing to yourself. Then he got his cancer. Remember that? So every night he'd go and sit with him. Play a game of cards, help him do a jigsaw, have a cup of tea and look out the window. You'd remember that that was where the boys from your scheme used to fight with the boys from the scheme down the road. They used to run at each other with baltos and bricks. Then it would be poles and baseball bats. Then it would be knives. And you'd sit there looking. Is that a wee boy with a sword? Am I really seeing this? And you and your granddad would just sit there going, what are they fighting for? Because your granddad ever went out, started hitting people. He got his voice across with his mouth, not with his hands.
you were too quiet. You were shy. You were the wee, shy, nerdy boy. You didn't fit in with anybody. And the pals you did have, they just used you, if you know what I mean. 'Cause no, if it was a pure, brilliant sunny day, then I'll go away and leave you in the house. But no, if it's raining, they'd come round to your bed and go, "Hi, James! Not seen you in ages. How have you been?"
Can you come and sit for a while?
They didn't care about you. They just wanted somewhere to sit.
You say it was at school. Get beaten up for being a goth. Just because you had long hair and wore black combats. They used to call you
The Gimp.
the Gimp!
Oh, look at him. The dirty goth. Do you shag it?
What?
You go down to the graveyards and hang about there, don't you?
No!
Aye, you do. I've seen you.
You're digging up the coffins, are raping the floor.
And you'd remember the beatings. One of the bullies would take off his belt, wrap it around his knuckles, and then whack you with it.
And they throw you down the stairs.
Kick you in the ribs. And then they would swagger off and leave you there, lying on the ground, curled up in a wee ball. You remember that. You remember every punch.
And you remembered you had nobody else to turn to. Because your granddad was in hospital. So you just sit in your room and watch horror movies.
Night
After night.
Or read books about serial killers. Or just look at all the pictures. You had a bloodlust for it. It gave you a thrill, reading about killers. Because they're normal people. But they're mysterious. What makes them tick? What makes them go insane? What could make somebody do that to somebody? It fascinated you.
Imagine, you start to remember all this. But you can't remember what you've done. And so they take you to this secure care unit.
And they take away your belt. And they take away your laces. And they take away anything you can try and use to kill yourself
And so, this key worker guy comes to speak to you. And you ask him, what did I do?
Son, I can't tell you.
Why can you not tell me?
You need to ask for your file.
So you ask for your file.
And he goes away to get it.
Imagine waiting for him to come back. Your mind would be racing, remembering.
One day, these boys chased you home with meat cleavers and machetes, shouting, "Dad!
Straight upstairs into your bedroom. Slam. You look in the mirror. I'm not gimp. So you get a pair of scissors and you cut your hair, pure short, shave it right to the skin.
You look at yourself.
Your dinner's out!
I'm coming! I'll show they're not so nice of me. You grab the plate. Thanks, Matt.
Wait a wee minute.
What?
What happened to your hair?
You shrug. I got rid of it. She looks at you funny.
You look like a skinhead.
And American History X, and you thought to yourself, that's what I'll do. So you started wearing the big Doc Marten boots, the bomber jacket, the braces, everything.
And so you go into school, and people just look at you like, ooh.
You're psycho!
And so you do the Nazi salute. And the teachers were like,
Stand up, Steve Dexter! What you got this on for?
Because I like it.
Go home and change into your uniform. You're not allowed back to school unless you change your clothes.
so you're waiting.
Fine. It's my life.
I'll wear what I want. I'll say what I want. And I'll do what I want. And so you sparked to the back. And you started walking around school, smoking, acting like the hard man.
Oh, check the state of them. And when you saw the bullies, instead of running away, you went, right, who's first?
What are you gonna do, you dafty?
2 seconds.
What?
And you wait.
You put the fag out on your bare skin.
Ooh.
Who's first then?
Are you alright?
Come on, who's giving the first punch?
Yes.
Go! I'll put my hands behind me back!
You need to get your head sorted out, mate. You're not right.
And so you pick up a chair.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And you throw it at the fucker! face red raw. Oh, it feels great, but didn't it?
Oh, it feels great, but didn't it? I'm feeling
loving the pain. The punches didn't hurt anymore. You got used to having that energy flow, the blood pumping through your veins, and you sit there in your room with the big Nazi pose on the wall and that music playing, with that guitar and that beat that just got you into it. And then you wonder what it'd be like to slice somebody's lip open, to burst it open, to butcher it. It made you feel high and mighty, just thinking about it.
And did you remember the night that it finally happened? It was raining.
James!
That's your mum. Shouting at the stairs. You turn off the music.
I'm just away at the hospital, see your granddad.
You don't respond.
Do you want to come with me?
No, the night.
Are you sure?
Aye, we're staying and watch this film.
Well, maybe you go up and see him tomorrow night.
Aye, ma, that's fine.
Right. I'll tell him you're asking after him. See you later.
She goes out into the rain. You put on a slasher film. Where's your mum? She's not in. Are you on your own? Aye. Yes, man! Picture's gone insane! Woo! But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. And they all crowd in. Do I don't? No. What are you watching? Nothing.
What is that?
That's a swastika. What are you doing with a swastika on your wall?
Are you Nazi or something?
Aye. They all look at you.
What are you into all that for?
'Cause I'm an Aryan. I need to protect my white blood.
And how are you going to do that?
Wait till you see this. You slip your hand onto the bed and pull out a sword. Fuck's sake!
What is that?
A black mamba.
Where'd you get that?
Found it.
Did you? Fuck, how much did that set you back?
You shrug.
I'll buy it off you. For a fiver. Tenner.
Fuck off.
20 quid! Check. The damage you could do with that!
Have you talked to anybody yet?
Smile. So proud.
Look at him. The psycho!
Then, keys in the door! Quick, catch up, lady! What's that on the stairs?
What's going on here then?
Nothing, Mum.
Sister.
we were just...
What's the
I think it's time your friends out home.
Yeah.
They all disappeared. And your mum just looks at me.
James. Sit down. I've got something to tell you.
Don't, Ma.
I'm sorry, James.
Ma, don't!
James, calm down. I'm sorry. It happened.
That's what you remember. You'd remember the night that your granddad died. That's when you died inside. You'd remember how you wanted to hold somebody down to the ground and stab their eyes out. Get a baseball bat, scale the top of somebody's head, just to get all the anger out of you. It was building up. All this anger. And you didn't have a way to let it out.
Imagine all this is going through your mind while you're sat in a wee small room with no belt and no laces.
And then the key worker guy comes back with your file. He hands it to you. And
You start to read. You can't concentrate on the words, so you ask him to read it for you. What does he say? Go on, tell me!
do you really not remember?
You shake your head. No.
Assault. Arson. Attempted murder. Do you remember now?
Some of it.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I'll try. So you start to tell the story.
Where were you? You were in town.
Who were you with? You're with your pals. Your pals' pals. People they knew.
But you didn't know them.
No.
Where were your friends?
They all went away and left you with these folks you didn't know.
Why? You don't know.
But then it starts coming back to you.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my ballad. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that I could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see a ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore.
One of them hands you a bottle of vodka,
Here, do I stand?
and you're like,
Aye.
Drink it straight.
Drink it straight.
No, you're there's so much wrong with that.
And they went.
Just don't it!
And you went.
Fine.
Because you didn't want to look like the wee nerdy boy. So you took a big gulp of it. And there was ecstasy. And there was Valium. And you didn't even know what was in it. And by the time your pals came back, you were in some state.
James?
You're like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Where have you
Have you
been?
been?
I've been
You've
pure
gone
missing
missing,
you.
yeah.
Because one minute you'd be fine. And then the next minute,
Hey, where have you been? Hey, where have you been? Hey, where have you been? Like that. Leaving me alone, don't you want to smash you about?
calm down! And you were looking at people. But you weren't just looking at them. You're looking at them like you're picking a victim.
Come on, James. We need to get you home.
Oh, and you'd remember them taking you home. But then,
All you can remember is screaming. You can remember screaming. It was like being in a dream but being awake at the same time. And all you could hear was,
James? Are you right?
And you can start to feel the blood boil over.
What happened to you? What have you turned, James?
And then you start punching
James, don't!
and kicking.
James, stop
And
it!
then you can feel aroused on somebody's throat.
What are you doing?
Screaming.
James!
No.
Stop it! Please! James! Stop it!
And then you can remember screaming. And it all went black. Imagine you did that to somebody. And you don't know why. You wanted payback. You were hurting so much and you wanted to hurt somebody else. That payback didn't mean you just wanted a friend, somebody else to talk to. But then you nearly killed somebody that night. Hey, you remember. You remember it all. Imagine, they take you to a courtroom and put you in front of a judge and she says,
Son, I see thousands of boys like you every year getting charged with the exact same crimes. And most of them end up in jail for anything up to 10 years.
and you're standing there, shaking like a leaf thinking, God, 10 years, please don't, that's me finished. But then she says,
But some of them. I look at them, some of them standing there. And I know they don't belong in jail. They just made some stupid mistake. And all they need is somebody to give them a chance.
and she looks at you directly in the eye and she says,
You're one of the lucky ones. I'm going to give you a probation sentence. 3 years.
and you're like, thank you.
But if you mess up during this time, you're going to do 10 years in jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
You may leave my courtroom.
That's you. Free to go.
sun in the sky. You know how I feel.
Into the sunshine.
Breeze drifting on by.
You take a deep breath.
You know how I feel.
And there's your mum,
It's a new dawn.
standing there,
It's a new day.
waiting.
It's a new life for me. Yeah.
How is she ever gonna trust you again?
It's a new dawn.
But she walks towards you.
It's a new day.
Ma, I'm sorry.
It's a new life for me.
And she bursts out greeting.
Ooh. What are you going to do with yourself?
Imagine all that happened to you. What would you do?
Do you know what I'd do? I'd start to talk.
I'd tell people my story.
Because when I got angry,
I nearly lost everything. All I wanted was for somebody to sit up and take notice. And so you'd go home and you'd take down all your Nazi posters.
Get rid of all your knives. You'd look in the mirror and try to imagine.
What comes next?
Then you'd go to bed.
pull up the covers.
Turn off the lights.
Blackout!